And welcome back, all you cool cats and kittens, which is a Carol Baskins reference, I believe. You want to harken all the way back to the Tiger King craze from 2020 COVID. I remember watching that, absolutely flabbergasted. Every episode was crazier than the previous episode, and there were no heroes in that story. It was just all villains. So we're back now doing, I suppose, special duties for the Morag, although you could probably more accurately refer to this as threads of the web spinner. And we have a new quest to go to Ald Valathi to a Daedric shrine to get the Ring of Sublime Wisdom, the Sanguine Sublime Wisdom Ring, which is one of the 27 threads of the web spinner that we have to get for this guy. So we went back to our player house and we organized a few things and sold a few things and got our armor repaired and did all that kind of housekeeping stuff off stream. So now I suppose we're ready to just head out to Ald Valathi, which I believe is on the coast. I think it's on the west coast of Vardenfell, south of Nissus. We can probably take a boat there, but I'm not sure. We can try boat, and if that doesn't work, we'll go by Silt Strider. I just heated myself up another cup of coffee on this unusually warm April night. It is 84 degrees outside. It's a little chillier in here because we had the AC on today, but unseasonably warm. Don't know what your weather is like out there. If you guys are expecting cicadas or something this year. Because we are. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's get to Ald Valathi in whatever way we can. I'm guessing by boat. So I'm going to go to Vivek.
Where would you like to go?
Beautiful. And I'm going to run down to the docks, and we're going to sail up the coast. It's going to cost us about 50 gold pieces in all, but we have the money. Hello?
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Narmak?
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
Cool.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
And that's Ald Valathi. We might be able to run up to the Silt Strider up here and take the Silt Strider to Ald Valathi, although we could just run down the coast from here also. Either would work, but why walk when you can ride? No. No way. So there's no boat or Silt Strider to Ald Valathi. Okay. We haven't been out here in a while. Remember when we did Nissus for the Imperial Legion? We're gonna go up over this way. Looks like there's a Daedric shrine here, although I presume not the one we're looking for. We can still go kill a few things. Maybe kill this Flame Atronaut. Get some flame salts. I'm so used to them exploding when they die. And in Morrowind, they do not. Also, if we could find a golden saint, that'd be cool.
I have the
Oh shit. I was not expecting this guy to just attack us straight up. I don't know what that is. It's an alteration spell, offensive. Probably Burden.
Run while you can.
Interesting. You didn't have to die, sir. You didn't have to attack me at all. I was just seeing if there was like a golden saint here. But I do not see one. So, onward. This is probably Ald Valathi, if I had to guess. Yep. So we can go west along the coast, I suppose. We're gonna pass some dwarven ruins. Yeah, there's some ruins. Two bridges. Alright. We've already cleared this ruin, I believe. I think we came here as part of a Mage's Guild quest. Although I do not recall the name. There's a campfire down there. So I guess it's somewhere here. I just don't know where. Oh, wow, he glitched. I like these little tidal pools. Are you friendly? They are not friendly. One more should do it. There you go. They're probably just some kind of banditry. I get 50 gold for my trouble of killing 2 bandits. There's a Daedric ruin. What is this structure? Interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe it's some kind of pen. There used to be like a farm here. And it's destroyed now, but they use that as some kind of storage or containment. Hello, sir. Oof. He reflected that. Hey, light armor went up. He's got a Daedric spear. He could do some work with that. Looks like he's swiping with it sometimes instead of thrusting, which is an interesting choice. Let's let this guy beat on us for a little bit. I know it's not exactly the most interesting gameplay, but I would like a couple levels of light armor or block now that we have an opponent that's actually doing damage to us. In Oblivion, you can surround yourself with a couple rats, right? But in Morrowind, the rats never hit you, so it's super inefficient. Whereas these Dremora, this guy hits me most swings. If there were 2 of them, it'd be even better. It looks like there's just 1. He has hit me pretty good, though. There's a scamp down there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's another one. Will he follow me in the water? He will. Looks like they'll both hit me in the water. Nice. That's a weird sound effect coming out of this scamp. I don't know what's wrong with him. You should probably see a doctor. Rip headphone users. Like myself. Did my shield break? It did. I don't know about repairing it. I think that's a problem. Our block was almost up there too. Shame. Light armor is too. Something's hitting this guy. It's not me. Oh, it's the fish. Oh, the fish killed the Dremora. That is wild. Oh, there's another Dremora up there. How do we get up there? Or do we just levitate up there? I actually want to save real quick. I want to do a quick save. Because I want to take this ring off and put it back on. And we've had issues with this ring in the past. Okay, cool. So let's levitate up. This is a Dremora Lord, too. He's the higher level one. But he doesn't seem to want to come out. His AI is a little buggy. There we go. Maybe we can get this block and this light armor. There we go. Block to 90. Let's get this light armor up. Technically, we don't even know if this is the right shrine or not. Might not be. Let's minor renew ourselves. And then Spirit Knife. Soften him up a little bit. Damn, we are blocking his ass off. It's actually substantially decreasing the amount of light armor procs we're getting. Because we're just blocking everything. Damn, my light armor just doesn't want to go up. It's at 80. That's interesting. My armor rating is 96. These guys are kicking my teeth in. Alright, let's go ahead and greater renew. Block skill 1 to 91. My block skill is actually going up considerably faster than my light armor is. There we go. Light armor. And I leveled as a whole. also repair ourselves. There we go. Fully repaired, armor rating 137 now. And we're about to level up to 46 at some point, which is pretty cool. Yes, so this is the correct place. Ooh, dark inside. There's another Dremora. Is this a lord also? And then there's this guy. Oh, look at that. Is that a Daedric Claymore? It's got a Claymore too. Nice. We should get some points from this, for sure. We might have to actually be careful there. What's my shield rating at? Oh, my shield's gonna break. Yes, it is. Oh man, that was some heavy hits. Oh, they just got me to half health real fast. Oh, okay. Haha, they are hitting me super hard. Okay, we'll poison his ass. We're gonna have to get our greater renew back out.
You will die.
Wow, that sword is beating our ass. Blocked to 92, yeah, no shit. He's attacking so fast with that thing too. Oh my god. He's chewing through hundreds of my health with that sword. Oh, that was a brutal hit. I wonder if I get armor rating based on like the damage I'm taking or not. Okay, yeah, he broke my shield. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me. Oh no. Woo. Oh man. We've turned the difficulty up quite a bit at this point. And that Dremora Lord was crushing us out. Absolutely demolishing our health pool. With this Daedric Claymore, 1 to 60 chop. And man, was he ever getting the 60 on that a lot. Brutal. I think that's our first Daedric Claymore too. Ring of Sanguine Subtle Wisdom, there it is. This guy with the Steel Claymore wasn't hitting us nearly as hard, but still, scary stuff. We only have 9 uses. And that's that. He almost broke our boots. Oof, Christ. Damn, look at that. We're almost halfway to 47, too. Our block went up considerably. And our armor is about to go up, too, whenever we get another repair hammer to repair here. So, nice. Let's go ahead and take this Moga Band off. We'll save again. Just in case. There we go. We got our shield back. don't know. Do we want to go a little bit deeper in here? I think we should. There's some really strong enemies in here that are giving us a run for our money. Looks like maybe orcish. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Are you a lord? No, you're regular. Regular old Dremora. Are you gonna attack us too? Yeah. Alright. Maybe we just fight both. Oh, is that a Daedrith? Yeah, I don't know about that.
You will suffer greatly.
We're gonna need a greater renew. Yeah, this is potentially a dangerous situation. We're gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to poison one. We'll poison her. She's dead. We'll minor renew ourselves. Be a little bit more Magicka efficient. We'll stand so they can both attack me. They're gonna break my boots, probably. Yeah. We need to make a greater healing wave, probably. Light armor to 91. Hey. Yeah, the Daedric short sword is so much less dangerous than that Daedric claymore was. Blocked at 93. My boots are broken. Officially. I'm gonna get my armor up off of this too, for sure. I can jump over them when they corner me. Looks like I got about one more greater renew left in me. What's this shield looking like? They're probably gonna break it again. Light armor to 92. So it looks like my mana is regenerating just fast enough that I can consistently use renews when I need them. And I think that's part of the RNG with the damage ranges on these weapons that are hitting me. Sometimes they hit me at the top end, sometimes they hit me at the bottom end. But if they're not crushing me out, I should have enough time between grid renews for my mana to somewhat regenerate back. Of course, as he damages my armor rating continues to plummet, and I take more and more damage from their attacks. Let's see here. Block is at 90%, light armor's at 60. So we can probably get another block here. If he doesn't break my shield, which is at 300. Now it's at 292. Now it's at 268. There's my block. 18. Let's get one more light armor, and then the armor that we do when we repair all this stuff should give us that second level, and then boom, we're level 47. So one more light armor, and we're good. Sorry this is a boring episode for you guys. I'll put a timestamp in the bottom in the comments of this specific episode saying, hey, from like minute 5 to 30, I just level skills. But this is important, right? We do want to get stronger. Just wait until Oblivion, when half the stream is me trying to raise skills. Oh man, those were some real chonky hits there. Got me down to half health like instantly. Wow. Out of nowhere, hitting me real hard. I think it's because my armor rating's just so low now that I'm really taking chonky hits. Daedric Katana, 3 to 44. Yeah, it's a serious weapon. We'll take all that. Nothing on them. Belt of Sanguine Stolid Armor. And see, that's interesting. If we had just taken that ring and then dipped, pieced out of the shrine, we never would have gotten this Sanguine piece. That's very interesting. I like the steel armor. I think it looks pretty cool on her. So I'm glad we stuck around to delve a little bit further into this. My athletics just went up too. A game at dinner. Spirit of the Daedra. Book of the Daedra. Wow, that's a lot of potions. That is a fuckload of potions. It's just a bunch of resistances and stuff. Wow. They're worth about 80 each. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27, 30. 30 of them at 80 is 2,400 gold. $2,400 gold chest right there. Not bad. More potions. I was kind of hoping for a repair hammer. But it didn't end up happening. There's probably some cursed stuff on the shrine. For sure. Let's get our poison flask ready. And hope it doesn't reflect. Nope. Oh, yep. Yeah, I think our poison flask reflected. A dwarven claymore. He almost killed me. Jesus. I'm just getting my butt kicked in here real bad. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Why do you call on me, little mortal? Do you seek your death so soon? I should crush you where you stand. Yet you show mettle by even approaching me. How ambitious are you, little one? Would you like a chance to prove your worth to me?
Interesting. I wish to prove my worth.
You are brave, or foolish. Perhaps both. This, then, is your chance to prove your courage. My razor, slayer of man and myrrh, scourge of all who stand before it, lies dormant, stolen by an unworthy bearer, an elf of little courage or consequence. It lies unused, gathering dust in the Alas tomb near Molag Mar. Return it to me, mortal. Prove yourself to be a worthy bearer of Mehrunes' razor.
Interesting. When I interacted with the shrine, I didn't think he would actually talk to me. So that's a Daedric item, Mehrunes' razor. It's in Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. It's the best dagger in the game, in pretty much all 4 games. You could make an argument for keening potentially here. How'd the table move go? Hey, Kilo. It went. It was tough. Of course, we drive all the way out there to this old southern, almost plantation home. And, of course, the sky opens up. The second we get there, it starts pouring, which is perfect. That's how you want to move furniture. Yeah, the razor's in all 4 games, and it's fantastic, fantastic item. It has a very small chance to kill the target when you strike, so it's a really, really cool Daedric artifact in every game, essentially. And yeah, we can get it in Morrowind too. I wasn't planning on doing that quest, but I just literally walked into it. Anyway, the sky started pouring on us. So the table was much heavier than I expected it to be, and I went with my like 100-pound girlfriend who is not much help with lifting things, and I couldn't get the table into the back of the pickup truck on my own because the tailgate on the back of the pickup truck is stuck in the up position. I can't lower the tailgate, so you have to actually lift the furniture up above the tailgate into the back of the truck. And this is, I don't even know how big this table is, 200, 250 pounds. It's hefty. So I had her on one side, me on the other side, and I'm in the back of the pickup truck trying to lift the table up, and she's underneath it trying to bench it, and it was a mess. We get it into the back of the truck. I can only fit 2 of the chairs back there with it, so we had to put 2 chairs in her car. I had her come with me for this purpose because I was unsure if I'd be able to fit the whole set in the back of the truck. And we're just getting drenched, of course. And the chairs have upholstery on them, so that was getting all wet. Oh, what a mess. We finally get everything home, and it's filthy, right? Like, I think this is some kind of estate sale. I was getting that vibe. The woman we bought them from had a thick Eastern European accent, and it was her mother-in-law's home. Putting some things together, I presume the mother-in-law passed away, and now she's come from overseas to try to, sell all the things in the house. So it's a beautiful table and chair set, but it's definitely been sitting in like a derelict old manor home for 40 years probably, and it was just covered in crap. So we were trying to clean it with like regular old cleaning agents, and that wasn't helping. So I got one of those super abrasive magic eraser sponges with like boric acid in it, and that was taking gunk off the table, but it was taking varnish off the table as well. So I felt like one of those old-time paint restorers, at the museum, where I'm like real delicately just trying to take off layers of like old dirt without damaging the varnish underneath. It took about an hour. Once I got those all cleaned up, I went ahead and I used a dark stain mineral oil, like furniture polish slash protectant. It's made by a company called Old English, and I went ahead and I polished all the furniture too, and now it looks great. It's sitting in our dining room, and it's ready for, we're hosting tomorrow. We have a bunch of company coming over, so now we have a nice big dining room table with a bunch of seating. Waited till the last minute, of course, to do all that, but we got it done. So, I also didn't pay anything for it. My mother paid for it. My mother's been pissed in the last couple times she's been visiting us that we don't have a dining room table and chairs. And it's like, yeah, it's not a priority, you know. There's other things that I need to get done in this house that we've been working on. I just spent almost $4,000 insulating the attic. And then we had to do a bunch of water management, French drains, sump pumps and stuff in this very old house in the woods. So, also a $19,800 electrical rewire we had to do, because this home had 1950s tubular cloth wiring. So I've put like 40 grand into the house in like 9 months. And my mother's worried about a dining room table. It's like, listen, I got bigger fish to fry with this home than a dining room table. But either way, she put her money where her mouth was and said, "If I pay for it, will you get one?" And I was like, "I guess." So she found one, and that's how that happened. But anyway, we have one now, and I like it. It's cool. It's pretty looking. It matches the house relatively well. So that's story time. Let's get out of here. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of levels to gain, because we got our ass kicked for the last 30 minutes in this shrine. This is by far the hardest shrine I've come into yet, but I think part of the problem is that the difficulty level of the game is getting higher and higher. Every time I level, I add to the difficulty level, and that's starting to add up. I'm really starting to feel it. Right now, the difficulty level is on 44, which is definitely creeping towards the hardest end of the spectrum, but I'm going to have to raise this to like 46 here in a moment. And man, I'm getting my butt whooped.
Welcome. If you wish to talk.
I am getting my butt whooped. Let's go back to our player house. We don't even have
I'm
shoes
very
on right
happy
now.
to make
We're
your
barefoot.
acquaintance.
You can't see it because of my skirt, but the demons in there broke my boots and my pants. I'm pantsless as well. They whooped the pants right off of me. So I need to go to the player house and get into one of the crates I have that has a bunch of armor repair hammers, and I need to go to work repairing my gear. So there's the emerald, diamond, pearl, and ruby. Looks pretty good. We're up to 38 diamonds now. That's nutty. And we can put this sanguine belt in here, but the ring we have to turn in for the quest. We can also turn in these Daedra hearts right here. Get rid of those. And then let's see, what do we have in here? We have some apprentice hammers. We can take those, although we'll probably use them all. We can take this master hammer as well. Wow. We went through all of those hammers. We went through that hammer too, alright. Let's get maybe 3 of these journeyman hammers. Alright, done. How much more armor did we get there? 49, damn. We got a level and a half of armor from all that. That's cool. Let's put our pants back on. We need this to say 143 after we put the pants on. It says 142, so 142. 142, well, getting spectacularly unlucky. 141, even worse. 143. And now we need to say 146 when we put our boots on. 145, close. 146. Now we can take this ring off. Put the ring back on. We got our shield back, fully repaired. Armor rating 147. Nice. Okay, cool. And next, we need to go return this fabled ring to the Guildmaster. We could also probably put this Daedric Claymore down. Oh, my acrobatics just went up too? That's crazy. Also, I suppose we could just rest. I think we gained 2 levels there. Let's save in the event that we get ganked by the Dark Brotherhood. Because we're kind of overdue for that. Let's equip our poison flask, just in case. And sleep. Sleep for 3 hours. Luck. Luck. Okay, we're level 47. We did not get ganked by the Dark Brotherhood, I don't think. Which is fantastic. Unless they're upstairs. They're not. So we actually do have a Daedric Claymore, which is interesting. I didn't think we did. And then we have a Daedric Katana and we have a Daedric Spear, right? Yeah, the Daedric Spear looks stupid. The Daedric Katana looks really cool. I like that. Alright, so we can actually just dump this stuff at Creeper's place then. I don't really want to sell it right now, but we can at least get it out of our inventory. Because it's very heavy.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
Can I be of service?
This is our giant Daedric chest. We have 2 Daedric Katanas in there now. And we have 2 Daedric Spears also. Nice. And that gets us down to 119. We could also sell this glass dagger while we're here.
Do not fear, friend. I will assist you however I can.
And then maybe sell this. And sell that. There we go. And back to Vivek.
Do you need my services?
Can I be of service?
This is gonna be a big jump. Let's do it. Oh shit.
Can I do anything to help?
We can go back to our lady friend over here and train up our acrobatics a bit.
The pleasure is all mine.
There we go. Acrobatics is 73 now. That's fantastic. We can jump further and further. We can jump so far we get ourselves stuck in the ceiling. Is that rope coming through the... Alright, so a couple rats respawned. The rats down here, they breed like rabbits. I guess they breed like rats. There's just so many. Every time I turn around, there's rats in here again.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help?
So the threads return to us, one by one. Can I have advancement, sir? Yes, I am now Jhakri, the master. Ho 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 ho. That sounds pretty good. Special duties. One of the leaders of the Dark Brotherhood here in Vardenfell is Durus Marius. He and his followers have retreated, to Acer Nerarian. Okay, where is that? It's in the underworks of the St. Olms canton here in Vivec. Find this foul place and honorably execute Durus Marius, the leader of these Merun Dagon cultists. Okay. So it's a shrine beneath St. Olms Canton. You'd think they'd know that. Right underneath Vivec's nose, right? We can Olm Civi Intervention. Put our Necromancer's Amulet back on. And St. Olms should be right here. It is. So I wonder if it's in like... he said the underworks, so I'm thinking like the sewers maybe. This isn't a canton I go to very often. I see a rat. I see 2 rats. We can lightning bolt some rats. Dead. From downtown. That might be a dreamer, I'm not sure. It almost looks like a Khajiit though. And the dreamers are almost always Dunmer.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Adhiranir. Go away. Adhiranir does not want to talk. Background. Adventurer is in Thieves Guild, and so Adhiranir tells her that she is in Guild too. Does Master Thief want to hear more about Adhiranir's life? I do. Adhiranir was born in Elsewhere many, many days ago, and she lived happily as Kit for a long time. Then Dark Elves from Dress Clan come and kill many of her Khajiit friends, take others back. Adhiranir is one of those taken. The Dunmer put locks on her arms and make her work in muddy fields all day pulling up rice plants, but Dress are foolish because they think they are too clever. They leave Key where she can take it. Adhiranir escapes, but she does not know land very well. I'm listening. Go on. Adhiranir has to hide from Dress, who want to send her back to Fields, and so she hides in boat. The boat goes to Vardenfell, and Khajiit sneaks ashore in Ebenhart. She hears about great city to east called Vivec, and she thinks to herself that such big place must be filled with great many people, maybe many Khajiit too, and it will be a good place to hide. Adhiranir is right, and she also finds it is a good place to find valuable things that other people don't like enough to take care of. One day, nice Redguard man named Stacy, Gentleman Jim Stacy, meets Adhiranir and helps her, gives her food and little jobs to do, and tells her about Kimona Tong and Ordinators and how to avoid these unkind people. He makes Adhiranir member of the guild. Adhiranir does not know how Stacy knew about her, and she does not ask. It is not clever to question good luck too far. Now Adhiranir helps her friend Stacy in many small ways. Nothing grand, nothing important, but enough to put food in her belly. Well, Gentleman Jim Stacy went back to Cyrodiil, or Hammerfell, I think, actually. I'm now the leader of the guild. He's gone, Master Thief. I know. I know he's gone. And I'm sorry about that. Well, that was interesting. I bet that dialogue's not original to Morrowind either. I would presume that that is mod-related dialogue, but I like it. Adds a little bit of flavor to the world, you know? I like Adhiranir's story. How do you not die from that? Oh, interesting. I see a person. Is she going to attack me on sight? I'm fine, thank you, she says. Okay, okay. I thought for sure she'd want to kill me. We also need to turn the difficulty level up, now that I'm thinking about it. Ah, my nose itches. Settings. Oh, difficulty 46. It was already getting pretty crazy. That Dremora Lord with the Daedric Claymore in that shrine was chunking me. Like 30% of my health every swing. Absolutely insane. I'm not getting much stronger, but the game is getting much harder. Okay, cool. Okay, we've put damage on both of you. This guy over here is going to need a little bit more damage. He's got a lot of health, or else it's just the difficulty level going up. Yeah, damn. I'm going to have to heal too. Okay, both dead. I'm sure that won't be all. Is that a crossbow? Oh! You're crossbowing me? Really, bro? Get poisoned. Damn, those bolts are serious business. And he is a really good shot. Sanguine Sureflight. Dire Spark Bolt. Sanguine Hewing. He's got 2 sanguines on him. Old chest, so everything's trapped to High Heavens. This is probably cursed. So yeah, there's a huge Daedric shrine right underneath Vivek's nose down here. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and open all this stuff. Let's get our probe out. We have 5 uses left. Oh ho ho, Wild Flame Blade. Lifestone, interesting. Sparkbolt Ring. Some relatively common books. Oh hey, another probe. We're probably gonna need that. Damn, it took me 12 hours to get my mana back. That's wild. Well, the reason I wanted my mana back is because I'm sure some of these gems are cursed. And we're gonna have to poison flask whatever nightmare pops out. Nothing. There it is. Boom, get poison flasked. Wow, he survived that. Fortunately, he didn't have a good weapon at all. He had a dwarven weapon. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything underneath that. Okay, cool. It is done. We can head back to the arena canton now.
What do you want?
I think it would be cool to know more about the voice actors who did this game. Like the woman who goes, "What do you want, Outlander?" Right? She has a lot of the female Dark Elf voices. I wonder who she was. What she looked like, what kind of life she led, how she was contacted by Bethesda in like 1998 to do voice lines for the female Dark Elves of Vardenfell. What kind of prompts that Bethesda gave her, saying this is what we'd like them to sound like, or this is the accent we'd like them to have. I just think the whole thing is very interesting. Is this arena? Red or on? I find myself thinking about voice actors probably more often than I should. I think it's something that's supposed to just be very immersive, and players aren't really supposed to question these kind of things, but I find myself questioning them often. Who were these people? How did they get into this business? What vibe were they going for? Like her.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
You have great understanding.
She sounds like a...
Welcome.
I don't know, she definitely has like a... almost like a British accent, like an English accent, you know? And she sounds older. Maybe 45, 50 years old? I wonder who she was.
I am honored. Truly.
Could probably
How
find
may
that
I
out
help you?
in some way. Although a lot of these older games, a lot of this stuff is uncredited, right? People got a couple $100 for, you know, a day or two worth of voice acting and then let loose, and there's no real record of who did what. Some of the big voices are probably credited, but, you know, random female dark elf 12 probably doesn't have a name on IMDb.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely.
So Duras Marius is dead, and the cult in Asurnaurian has been crushed. Please take these 2,000 drakes, as if this were a writ of execution. Many have fought in our private war against the Dark Brotherhood and the cult of Mehrunes Dagon. Now the Night Mother of the Dark Brotherhood in Vardenfell has fled to the ruins of Ald Sotha. The Night Mother is already dead. You have done well, Jhakri. This ritual dagger has been passed from one Grandmaster to another for years. I believe you are the one who should wield it now and darken its blade with blood. So, whoever she was, I've already killed her. Over the course of my travels. Grandmaster Enu Lalu thanked me for honorably executing Severa Magia in Ald Sotha. So I already did it. And I think that's going to continue happening a bit, because I'm pretty deep into this Let's Play, right? We're like 90 hours into this bad boy. We've completed every faction, almost. I've done a lot. I've gone to a lot of places. I've cleared out a lot of ruins. So a lot of people are just already going to be dead. This is the third person so far in the Morg Tong. I've already cleared this ruin and killed this woman. And I had already killed the Rennis twins, or whatever, for the Thieves Guild. And I had already killed Caraselmo for the Tribunal Temple. So this is the third quest now that I've technically already completed. But cool. Let me take a look at this dagger. It's a Daedric dagger. The Black Hand's dagger, 9 to 20. Cast when strikes, absorb health, and blind. That is absurd. That is an absurdly good weapon. Absurdly good. 9 to 20 is very high considering how fast the Daedric daggers attack for, and it only weighs 9 pounds, so it requires very little fatigue to swing. And cast when strikes, absorb health, 10 points for 30 seconds. On the lowest end, that is 300 health of health absorption. That's nuts. At the high end, it's 600, 150, 750 health of absorption. I have 500 health, and I'm level 47. And I've been banging on health because my endurance was maxed to level 8. So yeah, that enchant is disgusting. Also, you have to remember that it's an absorb health spell. So it's not just healing you, it's doing damage to them at the same time. And the blind, 10 to 15%, 10 to 50%, sorry, means that the enemy's not going to be hitting you. Blind essentially decreases their chance to hit. I think it's approximately equal to the blind percentage. So if you get towards the higher end of that, 40 or 50%, those enemies are just going to be swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. They're not going to be hitting you at all, while you're absorbing all of their health. Insane. The charge is also 2,550, which is wild. I don't know how much charge it would take per hit, but I have to say that's probably one of the strongest weapons I've seen yet in the game. Now, obviously, we can't use it ourselves. Our short blade skill is 6. I don't even know where I accidentally got 1 point. It was probably 5 at one point. But, yeah, I'm not going to be using this weapon, obviously. Plus, I don't think Jhakri would necessarily use use the Black Hand's dagger, although maybe she would. I don't know. You could probably make the argument that that's somewhat orc shamany. Either way, very cool weapon. Absurdly powerful weapon. Of all of the faction quests we've done so far, I think that's the second most powerful weapon we've gotten after Skull Crusher, which is arguably stronger because it's 10 to 60, which is two-hand damage on a one-hand weapon, so you can also hold a shield, and it weighs nothing, and it fortifies your attack. I think this is just hands down the strongest weapon in the game, or at least in the base game. I don't know about the expansions, but Black Hand's dagger, man, really nice. And if I had built like a sneakier character, like that Dark Elf Nightblade sort of thing that I was, thinking of building as opposed to an Orc Shaman, this would probably be like a main weapon of mine right here. Very, very cool. Alright, so next, let's see what they got for us. Excellent, Jhakri. You are now Jhakri, the Exalted Master. That's pretty high. I am now Jhakri, the Grand Master. Well, hold on, I don't want to be, like, too high. Ah, so, yeah, the next skill is Exalted Master. Alright, so Grand Master is okay. I just have to be careful. I don't want to get too high and have him disappear like Jim Stacy. Someday you may replace me as Grand Master of the Morrowind Tongue. No, I'm good. I'm good. Don't go anywhere. So let's go ahead and save. Oh, we are 47, so we need to make another save probably at this point. My reputation's also 57. It's gone up quite a bit. Alright, let's see. Writs. Anything? I have no writs for you still. Okay, special duties. You have the talent and the drive to be the new Grand Master. So I don't want to accept that because I think he goes away. Right? Doesn't he disappear like Jim Stacy does? And we already messed that up?
I could kill that Guar. Those boots are ruin.
Okay. So we can do the threads of the web spinner if you want. We can maybe track down some more of those. Technically, they aren't part of his like given quest. He's not going to give us these as quests, but we can go around the world grabbing them and then turning them into him. So I say we do that. Let's go back to the player house and let's put some of these sanguine items that we have gotten in our storage, and we can kind of maybe get a better look at what we have. I don't remember exactly how many we've given him, but I think we've given him 2, and I think he has 1, so 3. So we need 24 more of them, if I recall correctly. And then here's hewing, here's sure flight. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he's got 3, so 14. So there's about 13 of them that we need. So I think maybe we can do that in the upcoming episodes. Just kind of roam around, seeing if we can get all of these threads of the web spinner and turn all those in. That seems like a very ambitious quest to do. But, I mean, that's the whole point of the Let's Play, right? It's an ambitious Let's Play. We might as well do it. We have a couple books to put away here. We have all these writs of execution, too. I guess we don't need any of these anymore, right? we can also check with Creeper and make sure that I haven't sold any to him, because it's possible at one point. These are all relatively powerful, constant effect enchanted items, right? So it's possible at some point I received one of these and sold it to the little bastard in Caldera. So let's go to his inventory just real quick too,
At your service, Outlander.
and make sure that we're not going to go around looking for items we've already gotten. Okay, those are all jink blades. Those are all weapons also, so these would be armors. So it'd be something in here. Belt of Sanguine Smiting. Yep, there's one. I don't think that's one. Green Wisdom. Yep. Okay. So I'm glad we checked, because there were in fact two. The Belt of Sanguine Smiting and the Ring of Sanguine Green Wisdom. We've got both of those also. So that's going to cost us 3,000. We can trade him this Wild Flame Blade for it. See if he accepts that. He should. There we go. So we got another 2 Sanguine items from Creeper. Let's go ahead and put those back home also. And at that point we need about 10. We need about 10 items. I don't know if they're all in the strategy guide, you know where they are, but maybe they are. Maybe they're not. Do we have any like on the counter either? No. We can check this crate too, because we have a lot of really cool stuff in here. No, I don't think so. So we have Soul Drinker here, which is 8 to 12. Black Hand Dagger, which is 9 to 20. And then Sacrificial Dagger, which is 4 to 8. So this is definitely the strongest of the Daedric daggers I have. This Tonto is 9 to 20 as well, but it weighs a little bit more. So this is probably the strongest Daedric dagger in the game. Alright, cool. We'll save. We'll end this episode here. And when I come back, probably in a couple minutes, we will start tracking down the rest of the threads of the web spinner. I don't know if we'll end up getting reputation for these. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I think this is a really interesting sort of miscellaneous quest chain to go on. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you back shortly.